Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Halimahthebird and welcome. It's a new year, so if you're seeing my face for the very first time, I hope it's not your last and you get to stay forever and we'll become family members. And if you're a regular, thank you for coming back in this new year. I'm super excited to have you here again with me. And guys, in this video I am going to be sharing with you guys tips on how to grow in 2023. I mean, we know that every year we all set goals we want to achieve. We have list and list of things we want to do before the year ends. But when the year ends, you now look back at those lists and you realize that you probably didn't achieve half of it. So in 2022, the goals I set out, I feel like I achieved more than half of it. And it's something that I'm super excited about because there were some times where I'll be like, oh, I'm not even doing so well. But when I look back at what are the things that I set out for myself and the things that I've done, I'm like, okay, so I'm not doing so bad actually. So yeah, these are the things that helped me and I want to, implement in this new year. And I hope it helps one or two persons out there also. So yes, let's just get right into the video. So number one thing that I think really helped me in 2022 and I'm going to keep doing in 2023 is having a to-do list. So yeah, a lot of people have to-do lists, but do you actually do you do your to-do list, right? So what I do is for each day, for every single living day, there is a list of things I want to do. They don't have to be very serious things. If I want to watch a movie, I write it down. I want to watch this particular movie today. If I want to take Spanish lessons, I write it down. Spanish lessons for today. So when I write those things down, I set my mind to it that I must do all of these things. I could still have spare time after doing them, but I must do all of these things today. Those are the most important things on my agenda for that day. So that way I can, set smaller goals, achieve those smaller goals, and when they all come together, they make the bigger picture. And I also have an accountability partner, which means that we check on each other, we check and balance each other. For instance, if okay, this is what we do, right? For myself and my accountability partner, we have an app where we used to write our to-do list. We use Trello app. If you don't know it, you can check it out. The Trello app, it helps you you have a list of things you want to do and you check them for each day. Okay, I've done this, check, and all of that. And we also have should I call it a what would like what's that word now, consequence, let me just put it that way. So for each day when you do not achieve your to-do list, you pay. Right, it doesn't have to be so much money. What we will do is we pay 200 naira. For instance, if I have 5 things on my list and I do 4 out of them, that means I did not do one. I'm going to pay 200 naira for that one. If I have 10 things on my list and I just do 7, I did not do 3, so 200 naira times 3, that's 600 naira for that day. So that way, I mean, nobody wants to pay, right? So you are on your toes. I must get this thing done. I must get these things done. It's not like anybody's going to be spending your money. It's just, you probably give it to each other, or you have an account where you just separate those funds and all of that. You might not do that. It's just a way we get to keep ourselves on our toes that, guy, you must do this thing. So yeah, having a to-do list for each day and being accountable for it is very, very important. Having accountability partner if you like, or just being accountable to yourself. Have this thing at the back of your mind that if you don't do this thing, your boss is going to beat you, or somebody's going to you're going to pay somebody for something. Yeah, so that way it's easier for you to just do all the things on your to-do list. Number two of the things that I started in 2022 and I'm going to continue in 2023 is exhausting my creative juice. So what I mean by that is, now there are days where I don't feel like creating content, right? I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like, I have a business page. I make shoes. I don't feel like posting on my business page. I don't feel like doing any. I'm just exhausted. I just want to relax, right? But there are other days where I am super pumped. I am like, all the ginger is in my body. So what I do is those days where I feel super pumped, I create as many content as possible. Sometimes it could just be, for my business page, I want to put out a lot of reels this week. And I know that this day I am super pumped to create reels. I could create like 10 reels that particular day, right? I'm not going to post all the 10 reels that day. I could post them one per day. I could post them one today, another in the next 2 days. So, I have created content that would serve me for, say, a week or 2 weeks or thereabout. So, exhausting your creative juice just simply means any day you feel super pumped to create content, make sure you create as many content as possible because it saves you for days when you do not feel like creating. For instance, today, right, I am going to be creating at least 4 videos today. As I am seated here, I'm going to create at least 4 videos. And to be honest, nobody cares about the clothes I'm wearing. Nobody cares about what I look. It is what I'm saying that I want to share with you guys. And that is what I am going to be very particular about. Just some people, when they batch create, they change outfits, they do all of that. Sometimes I do that too, but today I don't even feel like changing outfits. I'm just going to look like this. And I'm going to see different videos of me looking like this. So yeah, it is just always batch create when you have the time to, and especially for people that even have 9 to 5. So I'm a 9 to 5er, so I know that I'm not going to have time during the week to create content. When is my best time to create? Weekends, or maybe when I get back from work early on some days, I could create content. Anytime I get the time to, or any day rather, I get the time to batch create, I batch create as many as possible. So that, for instance, if I say I want to post 2 videos per week every time, and today I create 4 videos, that means I have created content that will serve me for 2 weeks. You get? So if next week now I create another 4 videos, that will serve me for the next 2 weeks. And that way you are not stuck on, oh, I don't have anything to post. All you just have to do is start editing. It works for different line of business. If you're a content creator, if you own a business, you have something. Just if you deal with creating content, it's always good to batch create or batch produce, any way you want to put it. Another thing that was guys, this is one thing that like really pumped me up in 2022 is being around people in your niche or in your creative space or in your line of business, anyhow you want to put it. Just being around people that you share similar goals with. Guys, this is one thing that like I am super grateful for, the power of community. So in May 2022, I went for my first ever YouTube event, and I met with some people, right? And I met this particular lady. I saw her scrolling through a particular YouTube group, and I'm like, oh, what group is that? Can I be added to it? And she said, oh yeah, sure. That they have rules, blah 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 blah. She shared it with me. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. And I joined the group, and I'm not even going to lie. My life has not remained the same ever since then because I have learned so much. Like, you might think you know so many things about the niche you are in or the field you are in. When you meet other people, you guys get to share ideas, you learn from each other, and they motivate you to do better for yourself. Before now, I mean, if you check my channel, you will notice that there were times where I didn't know, I was not so consistent. There were times where I would slack. I mean, there are times where you would feel exhausted about creating content, definitely. But the pump I get from these people, like the ginger, when I hear people, the way people put out content or the way they are very motivated to create and the things they do, I am my spirit is full and I am super motivated to do better for my channel also. So yeah, surround yourself with people in your field. It is very, very important. It is key, guys, because it is going to help you. Don't see everybody as a competition. See them as people, yes, you can learn from, not people you're competing with. Because to be honest, the world is big enough for everybody to excel. So just go out there and do your own thing. Learn from people that know better, teach people that want to learn from you. It helps you grow. And yeah, that's one thing I just feel like everybody should also put into consideration when they are starting out something or when they are into something. Another one is be disciplined, guys. So you might think, oh, I'm doing something I'm very passionate about, or I'm doing something I love, you will not get tired. Hey, that tire will tire you, especially when you're not seeing the results immediately. You will get tired, you would feel down. But coconut head is what is going to keep you going. If you have that coconut head, like, no, I'm not going to give up on this thing. There are some things that you should know when to give up, But I mean, like, generally, when you're doing things, and there's some people that they just try things for a month or two and like, oh, I beg, that's not my calling. What have you exactly done that's making you feel like that's not your calling? You need to try things, try new strategies, have coconut head, basically. Be disciplined. Don't just say I'm tired and you're not going to do it. No. Because if it is a job, if it is a 9 to 5, and you have targets to meet, they don't if you don't meet your target, they don't pay you. So you are going to meet that target. So take your channel, or take whatever it is, your business, or whatever it is you're doing, take it as a job, like an actual business, like a job that you need to meet the goals for. It keeps you on your feet. It makes you know that, okay, I need to do this thing and I need to do it now. So that way you can beat procrastination. Now, all of these things that I've said, they help you beat procrastination, to be honest. Because if you have a to-do list and you want to do it on time, you want to check everything off your box on time. That way you can beat, because instead of saying, well, I'll do this thing later, you do it now, because before today ends, you have to have done it. So yeah, it helps you beat procrastination. It helps you beat the spirit of laziness. If you're lazy like me, it helps you beat that spirit of laziness. Guys, I never believed that I could churn out content the way I did in December. Like, I never thought I could do that. In December, I pushed out at least like 28 content. From December 1 to 25, I did 26 content. And after then I just relaxed. I just like, nah, I'm not gonna kill myself. Yeah, but I did that because I was disciplined with myself. Like, Alima, you must do this thing. I don't care how you're gonna do it, you must do it. Another thing, I know this might seem like I'm contradicting myself, but I am not. It is take breaks. So, as much as you want to put out content, as much as you want to, keep creating, you also want to create something that is good. You want to improve over time. So, when you feel like you are tired, or you're not in the right headspace to create, take that break, so that when you come back, you feel brand new. I don't know if that's the word I should be using, but yeah, it's not like you keep just putting out content and they're not any better than what they were before. So take breaks, re-strategize, think, okay, what am I doing wrong here? What can I do to improve? Is it my editing that's not good enough? Is it my positioning when I'm filming that's not good enough? Is it my light that is not good enough? Or is it the way I organize my content that is not good enough? Am I keeping people hooked in my videos or not? Guys, it's not just for content creators, I'm just saying this generally, right? So yeah, just re-strategize, think of new ways to improve yourself. And lastly, guys, this is the last one I'm going to be sharing. It is document. So a lot of people might not take this so seriously, guys. It is very important to document, because it helps you track your growth, right? If in January you took a picture of, for instance, you make bags, you take pictures of the bags you're making, you make videos of them, or the process in which you use in making those bags. In June, you should have seen difference in, okay, how did I grow from this point to this point? Are my bags better now? The durability, is it different? Like, just document. And the only way you can keep track of these things is when you document them. So yeah, always document. For YouTube, I mean, you are seeing the stages of your videos by yourself. If you come to your channel, you see my thumbnail in January, is it better than what I'm doing in June? My video quality, is it better now? My audio, is it better now? So yeah, always make sure that you document. It's very important. It helps your growth as an individual and also a creator. So yeah, those are the tips I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I don't know if I should make a follow-up video for this. If you think I should, let me know in the comment section below. But for now, these are the tips I know, or I can remember off my head, and I'm sharing with you guys. So yeah, bye guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.